Hi guys, Hamza here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I create my YouTube thumbnails step by step. Let's dive straight in. So first things first, to create your YouTube thumbnails, you need first of all to have a software you're going to use. I personally use Adobe Illustrator. It's a nice tool that you can use to create vector-based graphics that don't lose quality even when you stretch them, and I find it interesting. Other creators use Photoshop, they use Fireworks, and a number of other graphic softwares. Number two, you need a title, and in this case I'm going to use this title, how to make custom YouTube thumbnails step by step. The other thing, you'll need things to do with graphics, which are images, icons, backgrounds. This can be vector-based backgrounds, they can be image backgrounds, images. This can include an image of you or something you want to showcase in your tutorial and at the same time in your thumbnail. Icons can be things to do with maybe a YouTube logo and other things. And number four is something interesting, are the fonts. YouTube thumbnails perform based on the color and the contrast with the YouTube layout, and at the same time the fonts, how the fonts are looking like. Can they be easily read by someone scrolling down their YouTube feed? So the choice of fonts really matters. And then the preferred colors, the colors you'll be using. So if you're using a dark color when making a YouTube tutorial, probably in the fonts it will be a little bit hard for someone to read. The choice of colors really matters on how your YouTube thumbnail will perform, so it is something you guys should keep testing around. So let's get started. To create your YouTube thumbnail, you need to create a canvas size, and that canvas size for YouTube thumbnails is 1280 by 720. This is the standard size of YouTube thumbnails. So it is 1280 pixels in the width and 720 pixels in the height. And then we say create. So when you say create, you get a blank canvas, which is a 1280 pixels by 720. So now we get started. Most cases, I first work around with the typography and how my title is going to fit, and then after I'll bring in the other things. Since I already have my title for this thumbnail, I'll just come here, grab it, and then come over to Illustrator, come back to my canvas, and then I grab the type tool and paste my title. Then I switch to the font I use. I use a font called Unisans, and in that font I use the heavy version. So I have a choice to choose which styling that I want. So I use the heavy caps of the Unisans. You can grab Unisans from different free font providers. There is 101 fonts. Where you can easily go and download that font and install it in your system. I recommend sans serif fonts, or sometimes also decorative fonts, depending on a niche that you are. Here are many categories from 1001 fonts that you can always check out for a font that works out for you. So we head back to Illustrator. Here we are going to increase our font size. So I've increased my font size, and then I'm just going to work around this font. So here I have my title for this tutorial on how to make YouTube thumbnails. So I am now going to make a couple of other tweaks. I'm going to add in some color. I'm going to bring in some icons. I'll bring in an image. Most of those icons I have here already. I've been using in my previous thumbnails. So I'll just grab like this YouTube logo. I'm going to replace it, just the word YouTube here. So I'm going to replace it with an icon. I'll also grab this image here, and then I'll also bring it over here. Bring it over here because I'm gonna use it in this tutorial. Let me put this together and then I have something final you guys will see. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to move things around here, and then I'll show you the final product. So guys, that's how you make YouTube thumbnails step by step. So the next thing now is to save our file. You go to File, Save for Web. Make sure you select Save for Web. And then I realize there are some edges on this artwork that are white. So I have to go back and fix that. I have to zoom in here. Looks like the background picture didn't fit well, so I have to unlock object, unlock all, and I make sure that this photo is fitting perfectly well on the canvas. Okay, super. File, Save for Web, and here I have it perfectly fixed. I save my thumbnails in JPEG format. I make sure the quality is maximum at 100%. I leave the progressive clicked, and make sure it is having convert to sRGB. Okay, with that artboard selected, that's the exact dimensions that will be saved for this specific artwork. So we say save, and then we locate wherever we want to save our thumbnail. So we can say, we name it how to make YouTube thumbnails. Then you save. On checking where we saved to look at what we just saved, I opened for you this JPEG. This is how it looks like. Good. That's how you create custom YouTube thumbnails. And if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon so that you can always receive a notification when I release new content. Hit like if you like this video, and see you in my next tutorial.